rapid fire, it's gonna be a rapid fire because I'm just gonna mush a bunch of shit all together. And we're just gonna do a quick we're gonna do a quick journey through some Canadian television. We're gonna do specifically children's Canadian television. I got a couple. I got Theodore Tugboat. Jordan, you remember Theodore Tugboat?
Theodore, he's a tugboat and a friendly tugboat too. A friendly tugboat too. Oh, Theodore likes to do the things that friendly tugboats do. Pushing and a pulling in the great big harbor, in the great big world is so much fun. So many brand new things to discover. Waking with the sun, gotta get the job done. Oh, Theodore and Emily, Bodak, Hank and George, and the harbor master too.
Of course I do. What kind of Canadian would I be if I didn't remember that?
I don't know. That's the question.
Yes, that's right. I'm now shaming any Canadian that doesn't know this obscure children's show that existed in the 90s.
That would be my first question would be, is it obscure? Like, number one, do Americans know it? Number two, do Canadians know it? And I mean, it was on CBC. It very much takes place in Newfoundland. So is it one of those things where, like, on Eastern Canada, is it way more popular than out here in the West? Like, I'd be so fascinated by this.
Now, see, I can't answer this. This is going to have to be an audience question because I watched it as a kid.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, it's for those who haven't seen Theodore Tugboat. It's basically a Thomas the Tank Engine knockoff. Like right down to there's a narrator. Yeah, there's a little harbor there,
and they use models.
They use models. Yeah, except for it's boats. Instead of trains, it's boats. And he's very much a character that people are familiar with. Tugboat. So Jordan, Canadian.
Yeah.
Very Canadian, right? Okay. Dudley the Dragon.
Can you walk like a dragon? Can you talk like a dragon? Dance about like a dragon? Can you shout like a dragon? Can you swing like a dragon? Spring like a dragon? Can you give it absolutely everything like a dragon? Can you sing it like a dragon? Sing it! Dudley, Dudley the Dragon, Dudley, Dudley the Dragon, laughing or singing or playing a game. If you're looking for adventure, call out his name. Dudley, Dudley the Dragon, Dudley.
Remember Dudley the Dragon?
That's one that like I remember it, but I don't have strong I have strong memories of the Tugboat one. I don't have strong memories of this one.
I have strong memories of watching it, not the show itself, because I watched about it at like half an episode. 2 half-an episodes, and I turned it off because it wasn't very good. And like not very good. Oh, it's a kid's show. I'm an adult, and this is not for me. Like, I can appreciate Sesame Street for its artistry. This is just lazy. The puppet's bad. The voice is bad. Like, the lessons they learn are like basic and just not very. It's not delivered in a way that's very interesting. It could be that I was watching a shitty YouTube like clip of it. Maybe when I was a kid, I liked it better, but I was like, this isn't very good. And then my final.
So is it Canadian? How Canadian is it?
Yeah, in the sense that it's very, because we really like to knock off America. Like, that's our big thing. Canada loves to take American ideas and package them in a cheaper form. So in that regard,
they would say that they are our bigger brother. I wouldn't, because that's really looking down on us and do better America. But they would say that.
Like in the sense that this is Sesame Street for Canadians on a budget, on a public access budget, and it looks like shit. In that regard, yes, it's very Canadian. And then finally, I had to watch it because of one of yours, but Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars was incredible to me because it's like I cannot believe because it's made by not very Canadian. We're gonna get that out of the way. Not very Canadian. Other than it's made by a company called Mainframe,
in Vancouver.
based in Vancouver, and the fact that I think it was Hasbro. I think Hasbro owned toy Transformers at this point. But and I think the Beast Wars line already existed. Somebody fact check me on that, please. But the fact that they let this random Canadian studio just kind of do whatever they want with the franchise for a few years. No, I'm not even just including Beast Wars, but also Beast Machines. They kind of were just like, yeah, so the Transformers are actually part of a weird techno-organic war with the planet. I was like, oh, all right. Cool, I guess.
I mean, from what I know of the behind-the-scenes stuff, that's like the Beasties or the one where they're on Cybertron.
Yeah.
That stuff had a lot of stuff that was hard to get pushed past.
Yeah, no kidding, because it's bad.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, I'm sure by that point, Hasbro might have been regretting their choices. But then again, they're a toy company, and these shows were creating toys for them to make. So really,
toys.
at the end of it, they probably didn't care what the stories were, as long as they just kept pumping out new forms for them to make toys of that people would buy, and people did buy them because I remember some of our friends growing up having some of them.
Oh yeah. And then just also the characters on that show are dumb. They're all very stupid. They're like, what?
A lot of them are.
There's this early mystery in the show where it's like, which planet are they on? But they scan the dominant life forms and they find cheetah, rat, gorilla, T-Rex, and all living on the planet at the same time. So it's like, oh, it's weird how this mysterious planet has Earth-based life forms. Could it be Earth? Nah, it couldn't be Earth. And then you find out, like, the second episode that the Predacons were looking for Earth. So it's like they were looking for Earth. But nah, couldn't be Earth. Couldn't be Earth. George, do you have any weird Canadian television show you like to reminisce about while we're in weird Canadian television?
Oh, I mean, you did one of them before, Nihilus the Sandman.
Oh, yes, nice.
Hush now, child, I'm a friend of yours. There's no reason to fear. Just touch my hand and you'll understand. You'll know the Sandman's here. I'll guide you through this wondrous night, protect you from nightmares you fear. If some sights should cause you fright, you can be sure the Sandman's near. If you look inside your heart, you will find a world you can feel sure about. All the mysteries of your dreams come clear when you look inside your heart.
That one's really good.
Was Deke, because I'm too lazy to look this up, was Deke Canadian?
No, I don't think so. I think Deke was American.
Okay. I mean, you've covered a lot of them there. I mean, there's Elliot and Moose was a funny one.
Elliot
I
Moose
remember
is fun.
growing up.
Pippi Longstocking, that was Canadian as well. I don't know if I said that.
Caillou, I
Caillou,
believe,
yeah.
is Canadian. The kid that everybody loves to hate.
So I tried a bit to read into them, but it was really dense. There's a company in Canada. I think they're a production company, or they're part of the government or something, called Telefilm, and they like produce everything Canadian. Like, if you're watching the credits, I'm sure you probably saw that, like, they were in almost everything I watched at the end of it. And I think they also own Nelvana. So a lot of the animation we grew up watching. So, like, I don't know if you remember, like, Franklin, Little Bear.
Oh yeah. Pingu,
Rupert, I believe. Pingu, I believe. Yeah.
Pingu, I know is Canadian because one of my childhood friends' dads worked in the television broadcasting, and he worked on Pingu. Like, he produced it. He put it out. He's a friend that you know.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I don't want to say his name.
No, yeah. They also did the Card Captors dub. That was Nelvana as well. Yeah.
There's Cyber 6.
Yeah, Nelvana did that as well. So yeah, so like if you've ever seen the logo Nelvana, it's probably in some way produced or made in Canada. Just so you know.
Good to know.
Yeah, but yeah. We had lots of weird. We love knocking off. So a lot of our shit is just knockoffs of of like shit from America. So yeah, you mentioned Elliot Moose, which is another Sesame Street knockoff. Or Barney. It's even probably more accurately Barney. It's probably closer to
Fred
Barney.
Penner.
Fred Penner, which is just Canadian Mr. Rogers. I watched.
I would argue that Mr. Dressup is Canadian Mr. Rogers.
Okay, but Fred Penner came from Mr. Dressup. So it all goes back to Mr. Rogers.
So we had two Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. But if guy who talks to the camera, and he's just a guy. Like that's my thing with Mr. Rogers and Mr. Dressup and Fred Penner. That's just a guy. He's just a guy.
They're just good guys.
They're just
good
guys
people.
who you would trust with your kids, and there's just nothing wrong with them. And it was
Yeah.
That's our brief trip through Canadian television. I don't know. Oh, we didn't even talk about. We were going to talk about our weird Canadian PSAs. You know what? Let's do it now, and then I'll turn it into a short. Does anyone remember those weird Canadian PSAs? Jordan, what's your favorite Canadian PSA?
I mean, for me, it's always going to be the Canadian House Hippo.
How could you not love the Canadian House Hippo?
Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did.
I wanted one growing up. I remember, like, all of us kids thought it was a real thing, and we all wanted a house hippo.
I mean, don't you put it in your mouth? Don't you put it in your mouth?
Don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you stuff it in your face, don't stuff it in your face, though it might look good to eat, though it might look good to eat, and it might look good to taste, and it might look good to taste.
In your mouth, or stay alert, stay safe.
Is that
Watch out, beware, things aren't always as they seem. We'll show you what we mean. Stay alert, stay safe.
is that one Canadian?
I think so.
Oh,
or
okay.
there's the
Oh yeah, that
where
one. Yeah, I remember that
the
one.
little girl's chasing the boy.
I remember that one. I'm a TV. I can show my TV.
I'm just a TV. You're the one with choices. You can go outside, see the world. You can do this, that. Well, what do I know? I'm just a TV.
Best friends, your mom or dad, about all the stuff you see on TV. And besides, you have choices. You've got books and sports, and you can go outside and play. Where is outside anyway? I'm just a TV. You're the smart one. Well, so long. See you next time.
You're the one with choices.
Yeah, I'm just a TV.
Or
the
someone let the cat out again.
the mice with the mousetrap. You can't touch the mousetrap.
We shouldn't touch that. We have to tell mom and dad about that.
Yeah. Weird Canadian PSAs.
I got to. But it looks so tasty. Yeah, but we don't know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, you should probably talk to an adult about it.
Shouldn't touch it.
I got to tell first. I am Astrar from Planet Danger.
I could put my arm back on. You can't.
Yeah. So many good ones. So many good ones.
You can't. I'm
Those are just the
Flarflar
ones
from
that
the Planet Flea Flarp. I could put my arm back on. You can't.
Those are just the ones that immediately come to the top of my head. There's dozens and dozens. And I'm sure future Justin can make some sort of like compilation and compile them together and put it in here.
Wow, you're putting a lot of faith in Do It. That's right.
Do it.
That's right. I can see you, Justin. I can see you there. You're scrolling through right now. You're editing this later on. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, make that. I know you don't want to. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Someone leave a comment saying do it.
Do it.
They're leaving it right now. Do it.
Do it. They might be doing it. They might not.
Jordan, Hey there, everybody. It's N-Card Justin here. Let me know down in the comments. Do you remember all of this Canadian media? Have you seen this Canadian media? If you are not Canadian, let me know down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, If you would like to see the full episode that this podcast, or full podcast that this video is from, click the box on the left. That is our reasonably sized Canadian special. Or you can click the box on the right, and that's going to take you to a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you could just leave us a like. That helps us out too. We will see you all in the next video.